Welcome to part 2 of my unluggaging, unbagging, unboxing of my recent trip to Japan. Now we're going into the DAC game side of it. So the first game I got for PlayStation was called Crime Crackers. It's like a 3D dungeon crawling game. There's a bunch of chicks on the front. I thought, could be a game. I've never heard of it. $6, can't go wrong, I just thought it'd be cool to have it. I might return to it one day. One Chanbara. This was in a bargain bin. This was only $2. It's Kangero. I think it's a demo for it looks like a horror game with a chick as the main protagonist, but not too sure. That's something we're gonna have to dive into as well because that's PlayStation related. This one here was, I think it's like Mahjong related. There's some titty action going on in the back. Obviously, I'm not going to show that, but this was on the Saturn, and I figured why not? Let's just go for it. Sometimes you gotta dive in. This game I've been trying to get a hold of for a very long time, and I finally got it. I'll put the name of it on the screen. It's the one where the photographer has to take pictures of all the chicks' panties. That's the one that's been going around for the it's been the longest time, but you just can't get it anywhere. What else did I get? There's a lot of shit here. There's a PlayStation 2 game at the bottom here. It's a bunch of the same chick with guns. I don't know, this kind of just stuck out to me. It is a little 3D beat 'em up with a bunch of robot chicks. I don't know if it'll be any good. Again, some of this stuff doesn't even make reviews. Like I'll watch the footage and I'll just be like, I'm gonna do something with it. This is one of those ones where I hadn't heard of it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. This one is called Gaozu. So it's all chicks that are based on, well, some of them look like they're based on animals. This was obviously in the more looter section of Japan itself. There is a lot of dungeon crawl. There's some 3D dungeon crawling going on, kind of like Moro Chronicles, and there is a lot of loot stuff going on here. Again, I don't know if this is going to be any good. This, I think, was only like $5, which is pretty good. Like, a lot of it, especially the case stuff, is really expensive. But I try to find like the oddity stuff. And this was just kind of like that oddity. I was like, oh, this is kind of sticking out. I don't just want a visual novel. I want something with a bit of different gameplay. I want something that's going to be different. And I'm learning more about how Japan lays out their gaming stores. And I'm learning that, there's certain areas for visual novels, certain areas for certain games. So for me, this was a lot easier to find than it would have been on my first time around in my trip. I'm gonna have to censor the fuck out of this one. I don't know what this one is. I'm pretty sure this one's on DL site. There's a bunch of titty chick going on sites, going on platform. I figured it'd be good, could be a good review. And then I'll probably put it in the loot box and then one of you peeps can get a hold of it. I'm not too sure. It just looked really good in terms of presentation wise. And it's a platformer. And you know me, I like my platformers. Platformers are the shit. I think it's going to be Sorcery of Revenge, but it's Sorcery of Revenge. It's a titted, it's a side scrolly, but it's a titted wizard. We're getting into the real weird shit. Because people ask me about this shit all the time, and yeah, okay, I'm just gonna talk about it because I'm not gonna go into you perverts, whatever. I got like 2,000 liters of lube. This, look, goopy lube. What do I want to do on a Saturday night? I want to fucking. I went to the Tenga store. I've always thought, that Tenga looks like shit, but you know what, maybe Tenga's not too bad. So I got this is the Tenga, it's called a deep throat cup. Some of these on the website actually have a one-time, I didn't realize. Some of them do, some of them don't. I think this one's one of the one-time use ones. So, go look for that Yelp review. They also had, you can get pocket one. This is like, put it in your wallet. You don't want to put a franger in there. Franger's a condom if you don't know the slang, wherever you're from, franger. But look, put it in your wallet and you're like, oh, I've got protection, ladies. What is that? Dinner for one. It is a Click ball. I can't believe that there is a sex toy in there. There is a sex toy in this that wraps around your penis. Imagine that. Imagine the landfill that these are in. That's just disgusting thinking about that in itself. This is a moisture remover stick. Again, these are just sort of like hand pocket ones. I didn't realize that that was a thing. I guess they're becoming a thing over there. So when I went to the Tenga store, I got myself a Tenga treat. A little sweet treat. I got a treat. So apparently Tenga does sex enhancing drinks. They had a few different ones. I got the Tenga Night Charge Hybrid Energy Drink. And this is apparently meant to boost the old downstairs. I don't know what's going to happen. I got two. You know, so obviously when, you know, the time is right and the wife decides you're going in the dog kennel, I'll be taking two of these with me. A couple of these wet fucking soap. They had some other flavors as well. I'm surprised because we were worried that when we took them on the plane that the pressure was gonna like make them burst. And like, places, someone's got some Tenga juices burst on the plane. I don't know what it is. It's just, look at Warrior Chick. Warrior Chick on a hole. Then I got a bee. It's a bee chick. It's a bee chick. There's a lot of stuff going on the back. There is a fuck ton. Susan, do not delete my... I hope this isn't the video that you know, hear it flopping around in there. And then the piece de resistance. The piece de resistance. The thing that I've been wanting to get for a long time. A real wife? No. The thing I've wanted to get for a long... The thing I wanted to get for a very long time. I have reviewed... So I reviewed the custom made 3D stuff, which was the dick controller stuff. And I still think I'm the only YouTuber that actually ever did the full review. Like, people just cover the game. I'm like, no, I'm doing the peripheral too, baby. That's what's happening. I covered the first game and I covered the second game. And, you know, for what it was worth and for the idea of the whole thing, pretty cool, I will admit. Like, to see a sex toy hook up to a video game is something you just wouldn't expect. So, a lot of people, I've been hinting to a lot of people that I would go further down the rabbit hole because there is a couple of other ones. I know there's some like more off-brand ones and there's some like different types. And there's even like ladies versions. So this here, and this will be a review. This is the custom order-made 3D2 with tube lips wireless control device. This is the most expensive thing I bought on my trip. The other toy that I had, it's just deteriorated, and I don't mean deteriorated as in like I used it that much. It's just been like, I just had it for a while, and I used it for a couple of the episodes, obviously, but then after that, it just was like, it just sort of, you know, it grew its own, it was like, yeah, fucking kill me. I've heard that this thing is intense because it's got like a shit ton of buttons built inside. So it's not just one thing that reacts to it, it's a shit ton of buttons. Which means video game controlling with the blue lips controller will be really cool. Could do it with other peripheral controlling. And it comes with the game as well. And obviously it's not as cut down as it is on Steam. They actually had a version of this. So they've got like the smaller version, which is just the game. Then they've got this coming with the tube blue lip. Onoho controller. And then they got another one that comes with a fucking blow-up doll that you obviously stick the tube blue lip into. Now, I don't know if this is going to be any decent. It's going to be a review in itself. As for the other one, rest in peace. You did your job. You did your time. You did a couple of videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know my mum will. And if you want to see more videos like this, you're going to have to wait to go back to Japan. But I mean, if you want to see more videos like this in general, just more like chill, laid back videos with me, your boy Shades, let me know in the comment box below. There will be some videos on what this stuff tastes like, the Tenga Night Charge. Obviously this is going to be some pasty shit. And yeah, so that's it, and I will see you guys in the next video.